Hi, afternoon again, people. This is Sam, South Carolina Happy Bees, and we're looking at number 400 dead tree. And this is 3 deep 8 frame. And we're going to go into this little thing and see what's happening. It's been a while since we've been in here, but we brought smoke. They may have swarmed over us too. Like I say, this is one that we don't come to too often. Hey girls. Yeah, I know. No food. I guess the last time I was in here is when they had a lot of food. I see food now. I see some frames that's not built out. We're going to take this box and put it down at the bottom. That way we can see it better. Yep, it has a little weight. We have little bees up here. There they are. Okay, this bottom one here. Take this one out over here first. Okay, this is a super frame, little honey frame. We got it built out, but that's about it. This one has a little nectar in it. This one here has a little nectar in it. That's worker brood cells. They got some honey in it, nectar rather. Okay. This one here. Worker Brood Foundation. It has a little honey, a little nectar in it. Has a little place where my fishing line was cut down here. Cut that off there. Cut it off here. See any bugs? That's them. Got a little bit of propolis off this side here that came loose. Other than that, I'd have left it on there. Put it back in the house. And here has some honey. Most of all that is drone brood or drone foundation. No bugs. Yeah, we got one bug. We have no bugs. Has some honey and larvae. Larvae, not this larvae, other stuff. Nectar in it. This one here is nothing. One of our frames that they're not working well. They're all our frames. They're not doing much of anything except walking on it. This one here is a little fat frame. It has honey and nectar in it. No bugs. Well, they're bringing in some stores from somewhere. This one here has some honey, some nectar, no bugs. Okay, you see where they haven't built out the foundation? Over here on the left and over here on the right. That's because this last one that we pulled out is a fat frame. It has fat here, sticking out about 1.25 inches, and over here is about 1.25 inches, and that's why they haven't built out that down there. Yep, that's just real good in there, and that's okay. This one here has a little honey on it, has nectar on it. Has a little fat on it right here. Kind of matches up with the other back here. And they're okay. All back the way it was. No eggs. No brood. Drones. Just a good little bee. Now, this one. We can give them a little smoke just to kind of get them down. Not enough to really bother them. This frame here is kind of like this one over here. It didn't have anything on it. Outside frame. One of ours with the fishing line. No bugs. We're just going to kind of sit it over here on this other box. It's a little fat. It's filled with nectar. Both sides. Full with nectar and a little honey. You know, we had a cool night again last night and a cool morning this morning, but it's getting about a bit warm out here now. About time for Sam to take his break. Here's got some drones, some brood. And they're waiting for the babies to hatch so they can put some more honey in there. It's got this side here, it's got some larvae and some brood. About the same thing on both sides. may have to take some of this stores out of here and put somewhere else and put some empty frames up here. This one's filled with honey and nectar. A few drones. Maybe one of them frames that I gotta take, boxes that I gotta take frames out before I move it. Kind of like we were talking about 10 frames the other day. This one here is filled up with nectar and honey. And drones. Here, okay, this one here has got some eggs, brood, some larvae, eggs, and queen. This side over here is the same thing. Oh, there's the white queen. Keep running around on the bottom, right around in here. That's all I'm going to say about that. At least she's in there, she's laying, she's white queen, older girl. Here filled up with nectar and honey, both sides. I wonder how that queen got into that. From here it's filled up with nectar and honey. Okay, we're going to go in the bottom and see what we got down there. We're going to move a few of these over. Move that one over, move that one over, move that one over. Smoke in here because we got some fat frame. We don't want to squish that queen. Let's stick it in here. This one's been in there since May the 9th. We're going to change it to 925. Let's see if they'll build it out. There we go. We'll see what they do with that. box is heavy. I can feel it. I thought I could feel it. Jiminy. Okay. Okay, we're going to check the bottom here and see what we got down here. See if the queen's been laying down here. There's a lot of bees. You need a little smoke on these. There's an old queen been right here. I've been giving her enough room, I thought, to lay. I think they've been eating all the food we giving other bees. Okay, this is a nice frame. It's filled out with a little honey, a little brood, nectar, drones, they're acting like they got a queen cell here. Nope. But that's them. They're doing a great job. They got drones. I don't want to put another box on top of this one. This one here. That's nectar, honey, brood. Same thing both sides. Can y'all see this? Can you see what I see? Not very good. How about that? Much better. Much better. This is what happens to some of your hive people when you don't look at them for a month. We've seen this before, haven't we? This one here has brood and nectar and honey. And eggs. See none on that side. Got them on that side. What you see with nothing on it's got eggs in it. And that's brood off to your left. Bottom's clean. They got a little bit of room they could work on. They don't need any food. This one here is drone brood, and it's just filled up with nectar, and that's okay. She needs some room in here though, because if I don't, she won't be here alone. Here's got brood and drones and nectar and honey, pollen. This one about the same. The thing is she has no place to lay at all. So we could take some of the frames from down there at whatever it was we had. 411. We could take some frames out of 411, stick a couple of 3 of these in there, because this one's all laid up with pollen and nectar and honey and stuff. She has no place to lay people. This is what we call honey bound. But they're good girls, aren't we? Yeah, we are. Y'all be good to your bees, and your bees will be good to you. In most cases. It's taken 19, 20 years to get these bees like this, though. This one here has brood, honey, nectar, both sides. So now if we just take these honey frames out of here and take some laying frames from over yonder, this is all laid up with honey and nectar and stuff. So we're going to move these back over here. This would be kind of like maybe part 2 of part 2 of 411. We got to go change the frames around again. You put this box in the middle. Put this box on the top. Take this frame out of here and put into this one. Put this one on the bottom. Put some frames in here. So that's about it, people. Y'all watch part 2 and we'll be showing it shortly after this one. Y'all have a marvelous day. Be careful out there. Give us a comment. Share, subscribe. I just don't want these frames, these things to go too long. We put that one there on the middle. No, we put that one on the top. That one on the middle. And that one on the bottom. Y'all have a marvelous day today. Be careful out there, people. Bye-bye.